The following program contains coarse language and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Live from the prairie plains of Canada, direct from Winnipeg, Manitoba, around the globe and across all 24 time zones, at blazing speeds on the internet, it's time for the R-rated podcast talk show that promises straight talk and no bullshit. It's Night Talk with your host, Dr. Talk. No topic too taboo, nothing's too risque. He takes it all on for your entertainment. So settle in, turn it up, and tune in for Night Talk with Dr. Talk.
Okay, we are live. Welcome to another edition of Night Talk with Dr. Talk. That's me. And as promised this week, our guest, veteran Manitoba singer, metal singer, country singer, rapper, Calvin Turko. Brother Cal, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jeff. It's good to be here.
So how you doing, bud?
I'm doing pretty good.
Most people, when I posted that you were going to be on the show tonight, they were giving the thumbs up. They were excited. I'm assuming that most people are probably expecting to see or hear about Made in Manitoba. Not the case. That's not what we're here to talk about tonight. You've got new things on the horizon. Doesn't mean we can't talk about Made in Manitoba, the history.
Definitely, there is a history there.
Yeah. So if you care to appease those that have tuned in, do you want to take us on a short little condensed version of your vision of what was Made in Manitoba?
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people think that I created Made in Manitoba, but I didn't. I came into it. It was actually Glenn DeCarl and Brad Salen, Kyle Sawchuk. They got together first and started jamming. I had a history with Kyle beforehand. Oh, and Fidel Romero was the drummer. And, I've known Glenn from when he was playing with Whole Lot Angus, and Kyle had been around for a while. So I was in a little bit of a hiatus from playing with another band, and they got a hold of me and said, "Hey, did you want to give it another shot singing with our band?" And I was like, "Cool." So, we started rehearsing and did a couple shows. And just like every other band I've ever been in, things didn't work out and members shifted and moved. And that's when we started working with Turbo, and Eric Legault was playing guitar, and that's the lineup that stayed for the majority of the time and where we had our most success. Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it. After 10 years, I got bored and wanted to do something else.
Okay.
So I had this big idea of being a country star, and I can't purge Bruce Dickinson from my voice, and Bruce Dickinson doesn't sound good in country.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work. So to stay within my wheelhouse, and I'm wanting to still perform, I decided that I would join forces with Roger Singh, who puts on Fall Jam every year. Super nice guy. And he puts on this festival every single year. And so many good local bands play there. I'm just hoping that that we can get some people to come out for the weekend. I'm going for the weekend, bringing a bunch of friends. So I joined up with him, and we brought Rock Show back for an appearance on the Sunday night show.
Headlining.
Headlining,
Yeah.
yeah. Got to have the lights.
Got to have what?
The light show.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
So yeah, go ahead.
So this is your new outlet. You're with Rock Show.
Yeah. You know what? Made in Manitoba was an obsession. I was absolutely obsessed with, doing the most incredible job of sounding like Iron Maiden, and I think we did a very good job of that. But I've been learning to curb those obsessions and have balance. And the more that I was becoming balanced, the less energy I had to put towards the obsession.
Okay.
So once COVID hit, it actually gave me a chance to take a rest and pull back and really reassess what I'm doing. And I found that I got relief, and I really didn't want to get back into that grind of when am I getting the next show? What are we doing next? We're going to learn these 14 more Iron Maiden songs, and I was just like, I just can't do it anymore. So I had to make it was a hard decision to make, but I had to make the decision to break free of that.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel more energetic. I've got an itch that I want to get out there and perform again. So when Roger talked to me about doing my solo show, because I had been doing some solo stuff with backing tracks, I approached him with the idea of, hey, let's bring Rock Show back, and I'll be your lead singer, and we'll get a couple more members, and so it's going to be what Rock Show used to be, what my Iron Maiden stuff. There's going to be obviously an Iron Maiden portion of it.
Mm-hmm.
Pick and choose some of the best songs that I like the most, and some other stuff that's within my wheelhouse, and some Rock Show stuff. The really cool thing is there's 5 vocalists in this band, so it doesn't have to be just me. We could do something different, and I can go play bass or guitar while somebody else takes the stage. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have to revolve around me. I'm not the ultimate frontman for this band. We could really mix things up and have some fun.
You could play the tambourine, Cal.
No, I play too loud. Yeah.
The cowbell.
Cowbell, yes.
The cowbell.
More cowbell.
Need more cowbell.
Absolutely, always.
And when is Fall Jam?
Oh, hold on. I'll find out.
Oh, God, he doesn't know.
I don't have notes.
Oh. Great interview, Cal.
Yeah, hey, I told you I was just going to. All right. August 11th to the 13th.
Okay. And it's located where?
In St. Andrews.
Okay.
So if you go to the Fall Jam website or Facebook page, Roger has it up there, all the information. There's going to be advertising on the radio. He'll have advertising, and we're obviously going to be pushing it. I'll be pushing it on my Facebook wall, and sending out invites and stuff like that. It's not expensive. I think day passes are $15 and weekend passes are $25.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very affordable. And you know what? Other bands that are going to be there. There's going to be. Hold on a second. Chocolate Bunnies, I think.
Really?
You know what? I'm going to have to go. I can't speak out for this because I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, go to the site. You'll see which bands are playing.
Well, give the website at least.
Well, it's on Facebook. It's just type in Fall Jam
Oh,
and it'll
okay.
come up. Yeah. I'll have a link on my Facebook page as well. I'll share a link with you later.
Okay.
Yeah. So beyond Fall Jam, who knows? Well, we're like right now, we're just dedicating ourselves to playing at Fall Jam. And hopefully we're not going to be playing every weekend, but we'll be doing some shows, and there's going to be a wide variety of different music that we're going to be doing. It's not just going to be Iron Maiden. So, but of course I will have some Iron Maiden.
What sort of experience are we talking about coming with these other guys that are in the band?
Very experienced. Roger he's got a band called Hat Trick. They're all veterans of Winnipeg music scene. Dustin is an amazing guitar player. We've got one more guitar player we haven't announced yet, and Jared is a fantastic bass player and friend of mine. And I think that what's going on here is that we're all becoming really good friends. Where everybody else I've ever been in bands with, like it's been friendly, but it's always been about the band, and I want it to be about friends, and I want to have friends that I can go out and do stuff with and actually like the people. And I think Roger's amazing. He's such an awesome guy. The heart that he has to be able to put on this type of a show every single year, and it's all out of his pocket. He pays for everything. He's got a stage, really nice stage that he set up, and I want to help him make this a success.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves it.
And is this? Well, I don't know if this is a personal question or not. This is obviously for profit, right?
I don't know. I can't see how he makes a profit. I think it costs him money every year, honestly. But
Okay.
but the ultimate goal is to make a profit, obviously, or you wouldn't keep doing it. But I know I'm not charging anything to play at the show. I'm doing it just for fun,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm dedicating my time. I'm going to put the same intensity that I did learning Iron Maiden songs into learning the rock show songs, so that we can put on the best performance. And that's just how I have to do it. If I don't feel it when I'm performing a song, I won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have a connection with a song to be able to get up there and give a realistic performance that I'm really enjoying.
Oh, Cal, you froze up.
Now you froze up there for me too. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So are you guys sort of keeping this like songs that to expect to be heard? You guys keeping this sort of under wraps?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not gonna leak us any teasers or anything?
Well, if you look at the history of rock show and you look at the history of Maiden Manitoba, I don't want to put out a set list. All I know is the set list that we have right now is banging, and I love it, and it feels really good to perform these songs. So,
well, for those of us that don't know rock show or their repertoire, can you give us some of the bands that they do?
Well, they've done a couple of Helix songs, and they've done their own rendition of "We Will Rock You," and they've done Van Halen. They've done not Dio, but Judas Priest stuff. They've done, it's all hard rock stuff, let's see what else they've done. They do a little bit of Maiden. They've done Ozzy, Black Sabbath, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be very much the 80s metal type stuff,
Yep.
70s, 80s, and who knows, maybe some rap. I think we're looking for a DJ Scratcher right now. So. Hey,
Waka 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 waka.
yeah, yeah,
I can do it. I've done it. I've done
Yeah.
it when it was popular.
nice. And of course, some ABBA. I got to do some ABBA.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Voulez-vous?
I think in the last show that I did, I do a couple solo shows just with me and backing tracks. In the middle of the show, I took Mercy on the Wives and I threw on Dancing Queen for them, and they just loved it. Everybody got up and it was like, that's what I got to do to get people out of their seats. Play Dancing Queen. That's it.
Which vocal part did you take?
Oh no! I just played the song. I didn't sing it. I just had an interlude and just threw it on, and everybody got up and started dancing. So that was kind of fun.
So you're playing DJ for a minute.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, good choice. Good DJ choice anyway.
Yeah.
You know who I saw? You know who what was that?
I said I learned from the best.
Hey, what can I say? You know who I ran into about 2 weeks ago?
Who's that?
Wayne Yaskew.
Oh, did you really?
Went over to his place.
Oh, nice.
Had some rye whiskey from, I think it was from Tennessee.
Yeah.
What did he tell me it was? It was $180 a bottle. You should see this guy's cigar collection.
We collect weird things when we get old.
He's got die-cast models of Formula One cars.
Nice.
And I don't even know what you call them. The motorcycles that they race with.
Okay.
Like the really high-powered speed bikes.
Mm-hmm.
He's got die-cast models of those. In his basement where his theater room is, one wall is cars, the other side is motorcycles.
Nice.
Yeah. And he's got a shop in the backyard. He's got 13 motorcycles in his shop that he's collected over the years.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was good seeing him. It's been like 30 years.
Isn't he the one that gave me my nickname?
Which one?
The OTP? One Trick Pony?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Back in the day,
Back in the day at the Nugget, yeah.
I knew one Vince Gill song, and I'd sing it every week at Jam Night.
Yeah. I'll never forget that when you walked in the first time I saw you. I said, ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity in the house tonight, Mr. Vince Gill.
Yeah, I don't look like him anymore. Not so much, but when I was young, I was quite a bit like him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. God, the Nugget days, hey, holy. Yeah.
That's 33 years ago.
Yeah. I'd like to say I miss it.
What's that?
I said I'd like to say I miss those days. I don't.
Well, I do.
Oh, of course you do. You were the, I was your security.
You gave me your email address when I was sending you a link to hook up to this, and I noticed that Mariner Studios is part of the address.
Yeah.
What?
That's part of a dream.
Yeah. Why don't you tell us about the studio you built?
Well, it's kind of put on hiatus for a while, but I did put up a building in the hopes of creating a streaming studio. but now it's my workshop, and it's where I work on cars and make YouTube videos and stuff like that. But the dream is to make streaming content,
Like what?
music.
Oh, okay.
Make a Yeah. The dream was to kind of recreate the old zoo stage in a virtual environment.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Making 3D VR content to be used on goggles, so that you can feel like you're at the venue type
Hmm.
of thing. So that's still a ways away, but it's one of my dreams is to have a streaming studio where you can bring in bands and I can perform with my bands or whatever, and stream it online like we're doing right here. So
Hmm.
yeah, someday. But the Mariner Studios is the first part of it. So that's the domain I registered and my email address.
So is the audio portion of the studio up and running?
Yeah.
So it's
I've
fully
got,
functional right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 I've got all the mixing and PA and gear that I need. I've got some 3D VR cameras and stuff like that. But it's just like where I am right now. It's internet's not great, but we should be getting fiber this year. So once that gets upgraded, then we'll be able to do a little more. But for now, it's just working on my cars and my motorcycle and making cheesy YouTube videos and putting them on that channel. So
What do you have for internet there?
I've got Starlink
Is that the one that costs like $700 to set
to
up?
buy the equipment. Yeah, yeah, and then it's typical prices after that.
So what's wrong with that?
It's okay. It's just not great. But it's better than what's available where I am. So if I'm stuck with just like the MTS out here sucks, and Shaw's just as bad. So, but like I said, we're going to be getting some fiber connections this year.
From MTS?
No, I can't remember who it's from. It's Valley Fiber or something.
Oh. Well, if MTS is the fiber.
Well, they've got a fiber connection. Like everybody has fiber everywhere. It all depends on who you lease your lines from. But there isn't. We don't have MTS where I live.
Oh.
There's no MTS fiber here.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So later this year, you're expecting this new company to come through with fiber.
Yeah, yeah, and then I'll get my gig speeds back, and then we'll be able to stream anything I want.
So what's your download speed right now?
150, I think.
Megabits per second?
150. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 150, and I get about 80 to 100 up. The upload is the more important part when you're streaming. So.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. If anybody doesn't know out there, I'm a computer geek. That's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
I sit behind computers all day working on networks and stuff. So.
Well, you taught me a lot over the years.
Well, I used to own my own store back in the day.
Yeah.
In Portage, yeah.
Nitro Innovations.
Yeah. I still have the tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the N on it for Nitro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But you got a Bing there.
Just a Gmail notification.
Hey, we made it 25 minutes, Jeff.
We did.
Yeah. So how are you liking the streaming? I know we were talking a little bit about that when you were getting started. Are you enjoying it?
Loving it. I did Al Harlow last week. You know who Al Harlow is?
No.
Lead singer from Prism.
Okay, cool.
The week before was Lee Aaron.
I saw that one.
Did you?
Yep.
Did some comedians. Well, I did John Yunberg. You remember him?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Big Daddy Taz. Chris Rutkowski.
Okay, that doesn't ring a bell.
He's the local. Well, no, I shouldn't say local. He's more North American, if not world renowned ufologist.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's written a ton of books, and he lives right here in Winnipeg.
Get out.
Yeah, so I got
That's interesting.
I got in
I'm
touch
gonna
with
look that
him
up.
through John Yunberg because John knew him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I love that stuff.
yeah. So he told some interesting stories. So you should check that one out.
I will. I will.
And I don't know. I've done, I think, 10 now, something like that. So if you just go to youtube.com /at Dr. Talk /live.
Live.
Yeah, that's
I've
where
been
you
there.
get the list of
Yeah.
all the different podcasts.
Cool.
Yeah.
So now I'm very boring. I've already told you everything.
Well, let's see. We've actually only been on for 27 minutes.
Yeah.
You
God,
want to
I'm
tell,
having a
you want to
hard
tell the
time.
Headingley story?
Oh my God. Yeah. We were heading out to Brandon, and Jeff was driving, of course. And I'm filming because I was, loved filming everything back, even back then. And then I just got the camera on Jeff, and he's sitting there having a smoke. And, Jeff, what's the matter, bud? Nothing. Leave me alone. Come on, buddy. What's the matter? Screw off, Cal. Then I turn the camera around and the lights are on. Pulled over for speeding in Headingley. Yeah.
I still say that's a money grab. That spot, that sign that says 70.
I've never gotten a ticket there.
Well, I'm pretty sure the speed limit on Portage is 60.
On Portage Avenue, yeah.
On Portage Avenue, it's 60. Okay, so
And going
you're
to
coming up.
Headingley is 70.
Yeah, so you're coming up to that sign and you see 70.
That doesn't
So-
mean 90, Jeff.
What?
It doesn't mean 90.
I
It's
wasn't
70.
doing 90. So you want to start speeding up so that you get up to 70 by the time you hit the sign. And that's where the
that's
cop
what it was, yeah. You
that's
were
where the
speeding,
cop
you were
is on the
speeding up.
side road,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just off to your left or no, you're right. Woo!
That was fun.
Fucking bastard.
I wish I had that video. I wish I did. That would have been. I don't know what happened to it, but it's like, hey Jeff, what's the matter, buddy? Oh God.
That's too bad because Dennis could have easily
Converted
transferred
it.
that onto
Yeah.
DVD or something for us.
Yeah, he emailed me, I think about 2 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
about maybe doing a song, but I couldn't get into it. I tried like recording it with some different lyrics and stuff, but it just wasn't within my wheelhouse, unfortunately.
What do you mean doing a song?
Well, just recording a song for a wedding or something. He had asked me to see if I could give it a try.
Oh,
It didn't sound good, but Bruce Dickinson singing it.
oh, okay.
That's a curse that I have. It's like I can't kill Bruce. I'm stuck with him.
This was what, for a video that he was doing?
I think it was a family gathering.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a family gathering, and it was just he had just talked to me about recording an alternate version of a song. But I grew up next door down the street from him, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, he and I grew up on the same street. We know each other from years back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's working a lot, working hard, working a lot,
That's good.
and his diabetes is
I think
quite.
he got a pump and like a system that automatically gives him his insulin now,
Yep,
which is kind of cool.
yeah,
That's giving him some relief.
yep. He doesn't have to watch his meals and stuff like that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, anyway, Cal, it's been a blast.
Hey, it's awesome talking to you, bud.
So we'll call it a night. Short
Sure.
podcast, but we got the word out about Rockfest. Rockfest,
Uh,
right?
fall jam
Fall Jam, sorry. Fall Jam.
and the band The Rock Show. Yeah.
The Rock Show. That's right. Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Cal. Just hang tight while I sign off here.
Okay.
Okay, gang. Another episode in the can. We will see you next week. Stay tuned for updates on my next guest. Good night.